Indeed, this is it for Dannii Minogue. At least that's what the name of her new single is. But does the title mean something more? Because if you've picked up this month's Hello magazine, there is Dannii in the arms of a handsome hunk. That handsome hunk is your fiancé, yes. Julian McMahon. And all the talk is that you're heading for a wedding at Christmas.
Yeah, we got engaged in March and went on a holiday to St. Lucia, and at the end of the year we'll both fly back to Australia to where our families are and have a wedding, hopefully not too big.
Well, in all the showbiz connection you have, it's bound to be, it'll be a veritable who's who. Tell me, how did he propose, Dannii? Was he very romantic about it?
Yeah, he was in New York and he was auditioning for a part there, and then he flew to London and he called my parents and asked them first, and then got down on his knees and said, "Will you marry me?" And it was all very traditional and romantic.
Did you get an engagement ring and all
that?
Yes,
I did.
I know now women love to see these things. Men are never usually interested, but for all you women watching here, where have we got that camera 3? Is that's what you call a solitaire, isn't it?
I don't know what
Isn't it? A single. Lorraine, tell me these things.
I don't know. I haven't got one. I don't know anything about engagement. It's very, very nice. It looks lovely. I think it is. Yeah, it's one down solitaire. It's lovely.
It's very sad. You haven't got one.
No.
There must be a story behind this.
No,
We'll get this at some stage. So get me that. Now, Julian spends a lot of time in New York, right?
He's based there now. He's on an American show called Another World. So he's stuck there 5 days a week recording.
And you are in London?
In London, working, and the rest of the time in New York with
Julian. I tell you what, I wouldn't like to see the size of your phone bill.
Oh, please.
I'm sure.
Huge.
The thing is, everybody now wants to cast their eyes all over Julian, and here he is in Dannii's new video. This is it, featuring Dannii and Julian. Oh, very pathetic, and that was Julian touching you all over in that video there. I remember that the first time around.
Yeah, a lot of my friends said, I remember being in the clubs, dancing away to that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this big 70s revival continues. So how did you and Julian meet then?
We first met on the set of Home and Away, and neither of us knew who the other one was. It was like, who's that person over there? Who's that person over there? And our scenes weren't really together because his character was sort of off in different sets to what I was. So we really didn't meet until we'd both on the show for a long time before we actually bumped in the corridors. And then we just stayed friends. You know, this was like 5 years ago that we met, and then last year we sort of looked at each other across this party and it was like, zing, we're in love. It was one of those instant things.
Oh, that's great. And is Kylie going to be a bridesmaid?
She's going to be a bridesmaid, and she's done a sketch. She's designed my wedding dress. So I just have to get that made up now.
Oh, yes, there's the famous Kylie there. I must say that when both your hair is covered up, it's actually hard to tell the difference between you two. You're all very, very alike around the eyes.
Yes, the Minogue eyes.
Yeah. What's the age difference between you two?
4 years.
Yeah.
Not
She's
much.
the older, we have to point out.
Yes.
Okay. Dannii, stay with us. We'll chat again later in the programme, and congratulations. Hope all goes well at Christmas.
Thank you.
Good stuff. 21 us, and talking about Down Under, more from Dannii Minogue, that's right. Hello there, welcome back. Now Dannii Minogue will be with us in just a moment, but first, how about a trip?
Talking about her new single, This Is It, and her new hubby-to-be, Julian.
Yes.
Yeah, that goes well. The holiday to Western Australia there, presumably you've been there?
Yes,
I have.
Like to go on that
and
one? I'd like to win it. I'll be entering that one. Oh, beautiful place. It looks just like it does in that clip there.
So we don't lie. It's all
great.
there.
There was a programme about that on last night, about whale sharks in that area. It was a beautiful programme. Scenery was amazing, you know, the coral reefs just up quite far to the northwest, just beautiful.
Where
Really
are you from
gorgeous.
in Australia?
I'm from Melbourne, right down the bottom.
Right. So you could do with the holiday there. The spread in Hello magazine with you and Julian is you're in St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
And you're there on your halls there, and Hello magazine
we had
are
a
all
great time.
snapping. You realise, of course, I mean, what about this curse of Hello magazine?
I have been told, but you know, I don't believe in it.
Well, you know, the sad thing is, and you look such a happy couple too. Look at them. This is them before the split.
It's unlucky to be superstitious, you see.
That's right.
We were looking at the new single there. This is it earlier on. An album to follow?
Yeah, there'll be an album out next month. I've spent a year recording it. I've travelled all around America and then did some more stuff in London and worked with a variety of different producers and actually got into a lot of co-writing, co-wrote 5 tracks on the album, so it's been, you know, a lot of effort's gone into it. That's coming out next month.
You change how you look quite a lot. Are you very happy with the way you are just now? Because I think you look well just now.
Always changing how I look. It just depends what I feel like at the time.
Right.
But I feel very happy at the moment.
Oh,
And at 21, I mean, you're an incredible veteran in showbiz. I mean, where did you get your first break? I mean, what was...
My first break was on a drama series in Australia called Skyways when I was 7. So I was in there straight away and I've been on there for a long time. But I feel like I'm still at the beginning. I'm learning so much and there's so much more that I want to do.
And then you went on to the Sullivans, didn't you?
Sullivans, and then onto a variety program, and then Home and Away, which everyone knows.
Good luck. You could pack it all in and you can have a full CV now at this stage. Lovely talking to you, Dannii, this morning anyway.
Thank you.
And good luck with the wedding.
Thanks.
Great stuff. Right, now earlier on...